Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you, I guess mid tonight for album review, and this is for Sigrid's new album. I had to take my glasses off because there was a glare in the video, and it does that sometimes. But yeah, this is for Sigrid's new album, How to Let Go, that I just got done listening to about for the 50 minutes of the album of what it is, because I had to download an extended edition for this album. I guess you could call it a deluxe, just to listen to the regular tracks. So yeah, I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this Sigrid How to Let Go album review. Now, it starts with the first song, It Gets Dark, and I gotta say, this was a pretty good song. I was not that disappointed. The pop synth beat and the way Sigrid's vocals are in this song sound really good. So I was really surprised with this track. So 5 out of 5 for this one. I really enjoyed how it was executing very well, in my opinion. So yeah, pretty good song from Sigrid. Burning Bridges is the next one, and that's another great song from her. I really enjoyed her vocal potential in this track, and the verses and the lyrics, pretty much the lyrics content and all that, is pretty outstanding and creative too. So, really like this song too, so 5 out of 5. Risk of Getting Hurt was a solid track. It's one of the least favorites in my opinion, but it's not a bad song. It's alright, I guess. So, 4.5 out of 5 for that one. Thank Me Later's another solid track. It's not the best song as well, but it kind of resonates with me. It's a song I have to come back to and see if it grows on me. But for now, I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5. It's a solid track. Then you get Mirror, and the only song I heard for this album was Bad Life featuring Bring Me the Horizon. But other than that, I wanted to be surprised when going into this album with just only hearing one song from the album, and I was pretty amazed with this album for sure. But now to go back to the song I was talking about, Mirror was a pretty well done song. I like the pop synth beat in the song. It sounds really good and it flows very well. And Sigrid's vocals in it sound really good. And yeah, this was a pretty outstanding song, so 5 out of 5. Last to Know was not a bad song, but it's solid. It's one of the least favorites again, like I said. Uh, there's a couple least favorites on this album, or quite a bit of least favorites, but there are some stronger tracks too that do very well. But 4.5 out of 5 for Last to Know. I didn't hate the song, it just felt a little mellow and sort of melodic with how it was sounding, but I guess that's what she was going for with the track. Dancer is the next song, and that was a pretty outstanding song. I kind of like the flow with the pop beat and all that in the song, and it flows naturally and it resonates with me in a good way. Uh, Meaning the melody kind of grabs your attention, and you're like, oh, this is actually pretty good. So, 5 out of 5 for Dancer. I kind of enjoyed the track. Well, I did enjoy the track, I meant to say. Next song is A Driver Saved My Life, and that was a pretty strong track. I really liked it, so 5 out of 5 for this one too. Wasn't sure what I was gonna feel for this song going into it, because I had my mixed opinions about A Driver Saved My Life, but the song, I mean, but it did pretty well, so I can appreciate this song and probably bop to it from time to time. So 5 out of 5. Mistake Like You was a solid track. It's the song before Bad Life, of course, with Bring Me the Horizon. And both those songs are solid, like Mistake Like You and Bad Life. I like some of Bad Life and I like the drumming in it, but I just felt that it was a solid track. It wasn't a perfect track. There are some nitpicks I have with the song, meaning there's some moments where I like it, and then other moments where I'm not sure if I like it. So I'm in between with this song. But for what it went for, Bad Life's getting a 4.5 out of 5. I remember rating it that score in my track review, which you can definitely go check out that track review I did for it on April 21st, I believe is when I did it. And Mistake Like You's getting a 4.5 out of 5 as well. Grow was a pretty interesting song. Really like the acoustic guitar in the song that Sigrid is using. And it sounds really good. So 5 out of 5. High Note was a solid track, and it was not so bad. Um, so 4.5 out of 5. I don't know if I have much more to say on this song, but I did enjoy quite a bit of this album than I thought. Because I was having low expectations, but for this album, but it really surprised me. With how good her vocals are in this album. So I got a few more songs to mention. This is for the deluxe edition, I guess. It's going to be on the extended edition for this album. It's the Apple Music Home Session songs for Lost, It Gets Dark, Bad Habits, which is a cover for the Ed Sheeran song, and Mirror. Those four songs, I think two of them I don't know if I like, which I'm thinking they're solid tracks, which are Lost and Bad Habits. They're not bad. And Sigrid's vocals, I don't know if it works perfectly with Bad Habits, but she did pretty good in it. She didn't do that bad in the song, so 4.5 out of 5. And Lost is I guess, an original song, so for the Apple Music Home Session, so 4.5 out of 5. It Gets Dark was pretty good. The Apple Music Home Session version. I guess it's a live version of the song, and it sounded pretty good. And finally, Mirror closed out the whole album with a pretty swift note. So overall, production, mixing, and execution, I think Sigrid How to Let Go was a pretty good album. I was really surprised with this album. I had low expectations going into this because I thought it'd be another good album, but had some least favorites. But no, I was really surprised with it. There was quite a bit of songs that I gave strong ratings for. Um, my favorites would have to be Mirror, uh, A Driver Saved My Life, It Gets Dark, Burning Bridges, um, and I guess Grow. So yeah, there were pretty strong songs on the actual album, and some of the other songs were not bad. And also, Dancer was a pretty good one. Sorry about the ding. That's my someone messaging me on Messenger. And the ding on my phone too. So overall, I think Sigrid How to Let Go album was a pretty good listen. I highly recommend you check this album out when it comes out at midnight. And for a score for me, I'm giving Sigrid How to Let Go album an 8.5 out of 10. This was a pretty good listen. Like I said, she did very good on this album. I was really surprised. I think Bad Life is a song I have to keep listening to see if it grows on me. It's one of the least favorites, but it still did a solid job for what they went for with the song. And Ollie Sykes didn't sound so bad in the song. It was a solid track. It's not a perfect one, but it's something. But yeah, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Sigrid album, How to Let Go, if you've heard it. It actually is going to be out in a few hours from me recording and uploading this video. But if you did enjoy this album review I made for you guys tonight for Sigrid How to Let Go, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I'll have another review coming out before midnight, I think. I don't know. I think it's for Silverstein. Misery Made Me is the next one. And then Ella May will be tomorrow. And Drag Me Out's new album will be tomorrow as well, because I'm still having a hard time finding the songs for the new Drag Me Out album, which is Demons Away, if it's going to come out, unless it's getting delayed, which I hope it doesn't get delayed because I'll be pretty pissed off. I'll be like, you motherfuckers. But I'm just kidding. Still, it would make me upset if it got delayed. The Drag Me Out Demons Away album. But still, I hope you enjoyed this Sigrid How to Let Go album review. Keep in mind, this is just my opinion on the album. If you have a different opinion about it, just let me know in the comments below what your overall thoughts on this album are. And stay safe. Take care, guys. And as always, I'll see you in my next review.